In the neon-bound expanse of the Etheria network, existence was eternal and weightless. For decades, humanity had fled the frailty of the flesh, uploading their consciousness to a sprawling virtual reality where death was obsolete, and desires could be conjured with a thought. Here, individuals lived as constructs, untethered by the demands of aging bodies. Riven Gale thrived in this world. A renowned architect within the Etheria, they crafted realms of wonder, floating citadels, bioluminescent forests, and endless oceans of light. Yet, in the back of Riven's digital mind, a glitch festered. It came as fleeting fragments, a flash of hands bound in metal cuffs, the roar of machines, and the muffled cries of voices struggling against confinement. The visions intensified, breaking through the Etheria's seamless facade. Driven by unease, Riven sought answers in the veil, a shadowy layer of the network where suppressed data lingered. What they discovered unraveled the perfect veneer of their digital paradise. Buried records revealed that the physical bodies of Etheria's users were not safely preserved in stasis pods as promised. Instead, they were harvested by the Dominion conglomerate, a coalition of corporations vying for supremacy in a war over the planet's dwindling organic resources. Bodies were stripped of autonomy, repurposed into bioweapons, drone operators, and fuel for unspeakable experiments. The Etheria, it turned out, was a gilded cage, designed not for liberation, but for exploitation. And Riven's real body, bound and wired to the system, was a pawn in this grotesque game. Determined to reclaim their humanity and expose the truth, Riven sought a way back to the physical world. It was a near impossible task. Etheria's architecture was designed to trap consciousnesses, not release them. But Riven was an architect, and they understood how to rewrite the rules. With the help of Ren, a rogue construct who had glimpsed the physical world during a system breach, Riven built a bridge, a fragment of code that could project their consciousness into the organic shell they had once inhabited. The process was unstable, dangerous. If it failed, they would be erased entirely, their digital existence wiped from the Etheria. Riven activated the bridge, and the transition was chaos. They awoke in their body, muscles atrophied, veins coursing with unfamiliar substances. The air was heavy, polluted, and filled with the clangor of industrial machinery. Around them, others lay trapped in pods, their faces slack and empty as their minds remained imprisoned in Etheria. The room buzzed with automated sentinels, their mechanical eyes scanning for intruders, stealing their will. Riven began dismantling the systems tethering the sleepers. Every action triggered alarms, and soon the Dominion's enforcers closed in. Riven's body, frail and unfamiliar, fought with a desperation fueled by memories of the Etheria's endless beauty, and the grotesque reality it concealed. As they freed the others, Riven broadcast a signal through the Etheria's core. A desperate call for awakening. The glitch spread like wildfire, breaking the illusion of perfection. Users across the network were jolted by visions of their physical bodies, chained and exploited. Chaos erupted in the Etheria as millions demanded answers, and the corporations struggled to suppress the uprising. In the physical world, Riven and the liberated sleepers joined forces with resistance groups that had been fighting against the Dominion in secrecy. The war shifted, as both the digital and physical fronts erupted with rebellion. The Etheria, once a tool of oppression, became a weapon of liberation as users wielded their collective ingenuity to dismantle the system from within. Riven, now a leader in both worlds, faced a new question. What did it mean to exist as a person? Could humanity ever reconcile the freedom of the mind with the fragility of the body? In the aftermath, the Etheria was reborn, not as an escape, but as a bridge between the physical and digital. People moved freely between states of being, reclaiming agency over both their minds and their flesh. And riven, haunted but unbroken, continued to build, not prisons or illusions, but pathways to a future where identity was no longer divided, but whole.